name is Andre Matthews, and first I have a question for you. How many are California natives? Excellent. All right. We just found out that our first speaker was a California native as far as San Francisco, and we have something in common. I'm from San Francisco as well. Yes. I grew up in Visitation Valley in San Francisco on Goettingen Street, Goettingen Street in Visitation Valley. And I was born on the first Super Bowl Sunday ever. That was in 1967, and the Green Bay Packers were playing against Kansas City. I bring that up because my parents were really proud of that day. I was born on at 2:06 p.m. and my father was elated, and I was named after him. And they didn't know if I was a boy or a girl actually, so they were very happy. Moving forward, I would say growing up in San Francisco was a very fun experience. As a child, I did a lot of skateboarding in the neighborhood. I wore out a lot of tennis shoes. Yes. And my mom, who was a retired school teacher from Oakland Technical High School, after 27 years, she would always have a disputatious attitude with me in regards to wearing out these many tennis shoes that I would wear out going down these steep hills. My father, he's a worker at PG&E. He's working on actually 45 years, if you believe that. I've said he's really going to close the place down one day. You know, it's like, my goodness, 45 years. He's worked there since he was 19. Wow. Yes. My background as far as school and education is in Catholic school. I grew up in Catholic school from kindergarten to 12th grade. And you can imagine the experiences I had with dealing with nuns and brothers, actually. The nuns were very, I felt that I had a very good education with the nuns, but sometimes I felt they were unrealistic, and sometimes because I remember during my 8th grade graduation, or we were about to graduate, we were co-ed school. We wanted to take pictures with the girls, and they didn't want us to take pictures with girls. I'm like, we're about to go off into this big world, and what's the deal with taking a picture with our fellow classmates? And it's just really weird. So anyway, I went to Our Lady of Visitation Valley Grammar School, and then from there I moved on to Archbishop Reardon High School in San Francisco. And that was an experience because that was an all-boys school, very disciplined, and the brothers were kind of eccentric sometimes. But it was, all in all, it was still a great experience. From there, I went to San Francisco State University, where I graduated with a degree in psychology. And I was very proud of that day because I had done a lot of work before. I was working full-time, actually, and then I was going to school part-time, so that was a journey in itself. My goodness. I was working graveyard, actually, at the time. I was working from 12 a.m. to 8 p.m., or excuse me, 12 a.m. to 8 a.m., and right after my shift, my first class would be at about 10 o'clock a.m., so I'd have enough time to maybe grab some breakfast, maybe take a brief nap, and go on to my first class. Moving on to my family, my wife works for Kaiser, and she actually works in this building. And I met her through actually mutual friends, and our mutual friends, we're not friends anymore, but I'm so grateful for that connection that brought my wife into my life. It's so funny, my wife was from San Francisco as well. She went to Lowell High School in San Francisco, and it's so funny, we met in the East Bay through mutual friends, and I'm really blessed to have met her. Through our union, we've been married for 5 years this year, and through our union, we have a son who's 3.5 years old. His name is Adam. He's the joy of our lives. He's really brought a lot of joy into our lives and changed our lives immensely. He's actually still sleeping in our bed right now. I Yes, to sleep on his own, really. And right now, as far as ambitions, I have an ambition to go and get a real estate license, a MBA. I'm actually currently in class right now, working on my certificate of project management, and I just have a lot of aspirations and ambitions in that area. Um, Also, moving forward too, I should have mentioned in my skateboard days that I'm incorporating that into my son's life as well. He loves the snow. I'm an avid snow skier. I'm a black diamond skier, but I've gotten into snowboarding within the past few years. I guess I wanted a bigger challenge, you know. And now I'm carving my way on the slopes in snowboarding. And in conclusion, I just want to thank everyone for the support I have here with Toastmasters. Thank you very much.